Hi, my name is Eugene Cordero. I'm a professor at San Jose State. And this poster is about some research we have done looking at the impact that education can have on carbon emissions. So the big headline is the thing here in the center here. High quality climate change education can be as effective in reducing carbon emissions as other solutions such as rooftop solar or electric vehicles. But I'll start this out by looking at this quote here on the left. This comes from the United Nations, and it says that education is an essential element for mounting an adequate global response to climate change. Yes, that's certainly true, but why don't we see education as part of climate action plans at the local level or at the national level? And we believe that the reason we don't see that is that there's no data, there's no evidence to show how impactful education can be. So that's what the goal of this study was, is we decided to look at a course that we intentionally designed to change students' lives. And we decided to follow those students many years after they graduated from college and look at what their carbon emissions were and their student attitudes and their attitudes were, even many years after this impactful class. So if we look at the right-hand side, we have some charts. And I think the key one, especially for folks interested in education, is this conjecture map. And the goal of a conjecture map is to really look at, what's the real goal? What's the theory of change here? And on the left, the theory of change is that students who take this impactful course will, over many years, change their behavior and attitudes in ways that are significant. And so that's, what was this course like? That's what's here on the bottom. We focus on these 4 key areas: about a personal connection, empowering students, creating pro-environmental social norms in the classroom, and helping students develop some empathy for the environment. And when we did this, we then gave students, at least 5 years after they graduated from college, this survey, which had all these different kind of types of questions to try to determine what their carbon emissions were using a carbon footprint calculator. And what we found is that the reduction in carbon emissions compared to the average person in California was about 2.9 tons of carbon per year. And when we then collect this, and if we were to scale this type of educational intervention in a similar way that we need to scale rooftop solar and electric vehicles, we find that climate change education, if done in a similar way, can be just as impactful as other strategies. Invite you to take a look at the original paper here that's published in the peer-reviewed literature, and reach out to me directly if you have further questions. Thank you very much.